What's up, guys? Welcome to the new episode. If you guys are new here, we post daily jiu-jitsu content and we're documenting our jiu-jitsu journey. Now, we're trying to get back in the groove of things. This is our third training session of the week. So, right now, picked up a nice little Celsius and some Skittles to be ready to go. So, we woke up, went straight to editing one of these videos here. Took about like 2 hours, and after the edit, started editing some clips for the podcast, and after that did the dishes, then doing some laundry, and now it's time to train. So I'm kind of in that editing mode where I'm like, bro, everything's like, I'm all spaced out right now. I was in the store, I'm like, I couldn't even find the Skittles, bro. I'm like, all right, I need to dial it back in. So let's get ready to go train, bro. Let's go. I'm excited. But just want to introduce myself, say what's up. If you guys are new, hit that like, subscribe. I really don't ask in the beginning of the videos to like and subscribe, so before we continue, make sure you hit that little like button. Supports the channel. Shows me some feedback. I'm like, if what we're doing is good, and if it's not, let me know. I'm like, hey man, your jiu-jitsu needs some work. I'm like, bro, I know it does, bro. So let's continue on. Listen to some nice, cool jams. This past weekend, we went to the Raider game, and at halftime, there was this band called War, and bro, they had bangers. I'm like, bro, I had no idea these guys made these songs. So I'm like, let's listen to them today. So we're going to be listening to some War today and getting the right vibe. Let's go. I always tell my brother, like, hey, man, when you're going to training, don't just go in there willy-nilly, bro. That's I made the mistake just going in there. I'm going to learn technique. That's it. Learn technique, spar for a little bit. That's it. If you really want to work on something, you're going to have to make a plan, set some time aside, and work on your weaknesses, man. And, ask your professor for help. That's why they're there to help you. They're there to help you, bro. I had a problem asking questions when I was like a kid, dude. When I was in class, even in college, like, say we're doing a math problem, we're working on a formula, I missed a step here, and I'm like, will I be, like, if I raise my hand, like, am I gonna look dumb? Like, what if you slow the class down and the teacher makes fun of me? Like, and I would think, like, bro, if I don't, I'm doing myself a disservice if I don't ask the question. It's not like I'm gonna magically figure out how to do it in the span while he's teaching the next step and the next step. And I kind of see jiu-jitsu in that same way. Like, if you have a question, or if you're having a problem, or if you catch yourself in a problem pretty often, usually the professor's been in that same type of situation, and they'll help you out. They'll help you out. Maybe, try this here, try that there, and it opens up, your mind when it comes to dealing with these problems, because it's like most problems have a solution, man. It's like math, So I remember training yesterday, and I was having a issue with my foot placement, and a professor, he's like, after a few times of him showing me the thing, how to do it, and he was like, it's science. I was like, that makes sense. It's a lot easier now that I'm doing it right than how I was doing it before. So it's just crazy to me how this martial art has been, like, kind of not solved yet, but like kind of like there's been lots of trial and error when it comes to doing these moves. It's not like you're doing these moves just because they're telling you to, but because they work. And that's something I was talking about yesterday. Is like, jiu-jitsu, the people who practice jiu-jitsu, they like seeing what works, So that's pretty interesting, man. So right now, I'm not sure if I got like a bad batch of Skittles or something, but they don't taste like as good as I thought they were gonna taste. Neither did the new flavor of Celsius. So took an L on that, to be honest. And trying to see how I feel right now. I feel like I got a good amount of sleep, but I was just, like I said, I was just doing a lot of stuff earlier before we start heading out. And then once we get back, we got to get some work done, got some other errands to run. So today's going to be like, it's not like a super draining day, but it's going to be like, okay, got to do this, got to do that, got to do this. And yeah, so this is one of those times where I'm like, all right, jiu-jitsu is going to take me away from some of those things for a little bit, and then we're going to come back and then deal with them. So that's, sometimes it's like jiu-jitsu is like damn, like, gotta go to jiu-jitsu, feel tired, got other things, and it's like, just finding a balance in between them. So yeah, just don't want to ramble too long. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys once we get inside the gym.
Just a drill. What's that? I always like to step as deep as you possibly can. So deep. If they reach it behind for this, we can always go to the double. Now, you see how it throws. Your arm back. If you don't throw the arm back, then you're going to get caught with that deep. Because as soon as you throw the arm back, he's driving.
What's going on, guys? We just got out of training, had some good training, man. Lots of things to work on, just like any other day. When realizing, like, hey, man, I don't know nothing, brother. I don't know nothing. But with that comes, kind of like kind of pick what you want to work on type thing. Just because, there's so many things to work on. You can kind of just focus on one thing. Did a little bit of, talking with the wrestlers in the squad. And, that's a whole different vast thing that's, like, super huge. And if you guys have wrestled in the past and started jiu-jitsu, if you guys are in here, how was the transition to wrestling to jiu-jitsu? Do you feel like it was smooth, or do you feel like you had to get rid of a lot of habits that you guys are used to get into jiu-jitsu? Because there is a good, strong, but really good base. But, being on your back in jiu-jitsu is kind of like a normal thing, and wrestling, that's what you want to avoid. I don't know, those are kind of the things I was thinking about while we're, I was like, the wrestlers were showing me all these types of moves. I'm like, bro, these guys will mess me up, bro. No cap. So, just, pretty good training, solid training. Just got out, about to just shower up and then get to work. We got to do probably around, probably a full work day ahead of us. And then send out these resumes. So we'll see how that goes. Finished it up. Also, kind of curious. I don't know if I'll put that video what I recorded yesterday about the AI podcast type thing, But that was like super crazy. So I'll see if I could just post that on a separate. I'll probably have a separate video for that, just so people can check that out. It was definitely interesting. So, but wrapping it up right now, probably gonna get some food down the line. I'm sure during if it slows down during deliveries. So shower up and get to work. Let's go. All right, so we're back. Now we're ready to go work. Like I previously said, I'm gonna do a few hours and see how long we could be out here for. But right now I was in the self-checkout line, and I think someone was wearing like a Cobra Kai shirt or something. I never seen the show, but this dude goes up yelling to this guy. He's like, "Hey man, what do we show?" And the other guy responded, "We show no mercy." I was like, what the hell was that? Like loud, like super loud. Like I was just kind of confused. I'm like, alright. I mean, I guess got that freaking Cobra Kai vibe over here at the Vons, but I don't know. I was just like tripping. I was like, what the hell's going on? But besides that, picked up the food that we need to get, and then we're about to drop it off right now. It has been getting dark pretty early, so might have to throw on the shades to make sure our eyesight's 100% there, because it does get a little shady at night. You know, some of these houses I drop food off or groceries off at, sometimes are like in the outskirts, in the cuts. I'm like, I should probably just head home, man. It's way too dark to be out here by myself. But yeah, I guess in Cobra Kai they don't show mercy apparently. So good thing we're not over there, eh? Crazy. All right, enough talking. We are gonna get as many orders as we can done before we head to the gym to get our cardio in. Cardio's been I guess it's been paying off, man. I weighed in. I thought I was gonna be like 215. Turns out I'm like 208. Sounds good to me, man. So cardio, it's good, solid. All right, so just picking up another order here. Got a couple pizzas underneath this, kind of heavy, but yeah, we're here. Still doing orders, still dropping them off. Currently listening to an Alex Hormozy video talking about social media and kind of like the ranking tier list stuff. So, you know, after listening to it, I'm like, it'd probably be a good idea to make a Twitter. So, if you guys look down below, there should be a new X account. So I'll definitely start using that as well, and start implementing that type of stuff. But we're going to still be posting on YouTube. Definitely going to be, you know, starting some new accounts here, and just to build the overall social media presence. And I got asked today by my Professor AJ, and he asked me why I was making videos. He was like, what was I doing it for? And what I told him is like, I'm doing it because my younger brother recently just started doing jiu-jitsu, and you know, I started posting videos before he started, but it was kind of just the same general idea of just like, you know, just being a big bro, just showing what mistakes I made so he doesn't have to make them himself, and he could avoid some of the pitfalls that comes with, you know, learning or starting something new, a YouTube, a jiu-jitsu channel, or a jiu-jitsu or training jiu-jitsu, you know, kind of the stuff, kind of just, you know, look out for them. And that's kind of like why I want to make videos, and it seems like some of you guys are interested in the same topics that I'm curious about, and I think it's a good way to, you know, share some things, and might as well do it. We're living, so might as well record some of the stuff. I also think about, like, man, it would have been so cool watching some of my videos, say of my dad or, you know, my mom, just like younger, and just like kind of like experiencing their like whole kind of like, you know, just how they thought and how, you know, the things that they did at the time, you know, before their kids are born or stuff like that. And just like, I don't know, I think it would be a cool thing just to be able to look back and kind of have like a bunch of I don't know, memories or kind of like stuff that you forget. Because like in the day to day, bro, you forget about most of the things, bro. Until you hit a roadblock, you have a problem, you're kind of stressing about a certain problem. Like that's all you can think about, and you kind of lose sight of what's there, the beauty that's there, you know. So that's pretty much why I'm posting videos. And right now, gotta drop off these orders. So we about to drop off these orders, get them done, man. Probably gonna be out here for a while. Gonna pump some gas and still hit the gym. We're still gonna hit the gym. It's getting kind of late, but we'll still hit it, man. Let's go. All right, dropped off around 6 or 7 orders for the night. Went to Trader Joe's, picked up a nice little buffalo wrap and some flowers. So about to go get ready to go to the gym and then probably knock out a few more orders, to be honest, just because we need to grind this out before we leave. Or I forgot to tell you guys, I'm heading out to Florida this upcoming week. So definitely going to need to be able to have some money saved up just in case your boy wants to get some food, you know what I mean? But there's not going to be any jiu-jitsu, so we're going to be working out a lot. Let's go. And we out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Had some good training. Did some Uber Eats and DoorDash. You know, got our stuff done. Like I said in the beginning of the video, super sporadic. I knew it was going to be a busy day, and it was. Now, getting ready to end off the night. Boy needs some rest. We iced up the shoulders, make sure we're nice and good. Plus, I think the cold plunge is going to be back in action. So whenever it's on, your boy's going to be hopping in the cold plunge yet again. It's going to be cold. It's going to suck, but we're going to make sure that we get in there, get that nice recovery, and be ready to train. So catch you guys tomorrow. Talk to you guys later. We out. Peace.